Hello, Z here. I was gonna play something. I just stopped working right now. Well, maybe it was actually about like 20 minutes ago. Hold on, what's here? A little loud. Anyways, I was gonna work. What am I talking about? Not even what? 30 seconds into this bitch, I'm already fucking up what I'm saying. Whatever. We're gonna go with it. Because this is raw. And I like it raw. Anyways. Yeah, so as I was trying to say, I just stopped working about 20 minutes ago or so. And I was like, you know what? I should get back to making some videos here and there. A little bit more frequently. And so I was gonna play some more of that Call of Cthulhu game. But I'm just a little fucking tired and I don't feel like getting immersed into a game like that right now. So instead we're just gonna chill for a little bit and I'm gonna talk about whatever. Drink a little bit of this fucking Cosmopolitan. Just chill, you know? So recently, here's the thing. Nothing really ever changes for me in my daily life, really. It's pretty much just, you know, wake up, fucking work, chill out for the rest of the night. And, and I don't really work like long, hard hours, you know. I got a pretty easy job. I'm a freelancer, right? Make my own hours when I want to if I want, you know. And, so it's not hard, right? To, fucking pick myself up and do some videos. And sometimes I do, right? Like I said in the last video like this, it's just struggling for motivation sometimes. Which is why it's really easy to put out game stuff, because you only have to want to play the game. Although sometimes that's hard in itself. Not, you know, Call of Cthulhu is a great game. It's just hard to, like, get immersed. When you are just wanting to chill and listen to music or some shit, like I'm doing right now. That's what I like doing. Just chilling. I have a swig of this actually. Oh my god! That needs more juice. Holy shit. That motherfucker's nasty. Well, I don't got a choice. I gotta drink it now. Oh god. In case you don't know what a Cosmopolitan is, it's basically cranberry juice and vodka. And some other shit too. But I don't know why I'm calling it Cosmopolitan, because that's all it is. Cranberry juice and vodka. Well, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So I have it deep down in me that I want to do more videos more often. Because it feels like that's just like, you know, it's interesting to do. It's actually easier for me to come up with ideas and do like little, like specific ideas, like the July 4th video I made. That was it was pretty much on the spot, and I think personally, it's one of the things that I've made that I like more, because it's just like so fucking weird. I like making weird shit. And it's not all, you know, I love playing video games, right? Obviously, I play them all the time, but it's just less mentally stimulating, I guess, in a way. So it's interesting to like make this thing that's so fucking bizarre that you make yourself go like, what the fuck did I do? I like doing that kind of stuff. That I have motivation to do that kind of stuff. But I don't always have the time to do stuff like that. And I might be trying to play something, and then I'll have an idea and be like, oh, maybe I'll make that, and then I just don't do it. But, yeah, anyways. I do want to start doing a little bit more on the channel. Just, I don't really know why, because it's fun. I almost feel like I'm neglecting it in some weird way. It's like I'm neglecting my channel. but I mean, whatever. So, yeah, I guess I'll try and start playing more stuff just for like filler content in between when I do like the. That's really how I've always done my channel. Is filler like gameplay is basically filler content in between my desire to do like an actually edited video of some weird specific idea I came up with. And it also used to it used to be filler content in between stupid little fucking commentary shit that I used to do. That's something I wanted to bring up and talk about a little bit. The only reason I have any subs on this channel is because I used to do some commentary videos talking about things that I didn't like and shit like that. But like, and I'll think about the stuff I've talked about. I started the channel when I was 22, I think. I think I was going on 23. Yeah, I was 22 going on 23, which is why there's a video called 23 on the channel. And there's also 24, and there will be 25 when I turn 25. So, between the time of 22 to now, I've just kind of, I don't want to say grown up, because I'm still the same person necessarily, but I don't really have it in me to, like, bully somebody. Like, I initially, and there are some videos that I've done that you could call commentary that I actually care about, right? Like, I'm not gonna bring up specific videos, but there are some that I'm like, I actually fucking cared. And there was a lot that I didn't fucking care. Like I'll say this, the Skullgirl videos, I do care. Like, I genuinely cared about that shit. Then there was a couple YouTube channels that I talked about that I did not fucking care about, but I did anyways. Right? But that's why it's sad because that's why I have any number of subs on the channel, which, I don't really give a fuck. That's why I'm not doing them anymore. If I wanted more subs, I would do shitty fake commentary videos and scream into them, "You motherfucker! How dare you, blah, blah, blah." But I just don't feel that anymore. Like, I don't feel the desire to scream at people in a microphone unless I really fucking actually care. And I just don't really... if somebody does something that I don't like, I'm not gonna go and search it out any fucking ways. If it's something that that is in my perspective view, and then, like, let's say, I don't know, what's something like somebody on the Bethesda team did something stupid, and I'm pissed off about it. I'll talk about that, But if fucking PewDiePie or some motherfucker that I don't care about says something that I don't care about, I'm not gonna go and seek it out. I don't watch PewDiePie. I'm not gonna fucking go and seek that out. It's not in my perspective view, and there's no reason for me to go and seek it out and then talk shit, because it's not none of my business. Not to say that the Bethesda thing's any of my business either, but it's still within that view. Like, I pay attention to those kinds of things, right? So, and that's why I don't talk about politics. If I cared about which is why I made the previous video talking about, it was a satire video talking about how people care about politics that have nothing to do with them. News and politics. And I'm just like, why do you care about these things that have nothing to fucking do with you? Which is what fueled the idea to do it. I don't think that's a great video. It makes me laugh, though, with how stupid some of the shit I did in it was, because I edited it when I was drunk. So that's... if it was just like a plain, straight, no editing video, I wouldn't have uploaded it, but I decided to take an extra step and make it actually funny. In my opinion, obviously. I'm sure some people will be like, this is fucking retarded. Which is fine. It is fucking retarded. I just think the retarded shit is funny. But yeah. So I just don't really have that kind of desire to do commentary videos necessarily, unless it's within my view, They're just like, I just don't. I don't see the purpose in seeking out things that make you angry, right? I'm already a fucking angry person. I don't need to, like, fuel my own hatred of shit and then go and talk about it to, you know, I don't need to then go and talk about it like, did you see what this motherfucker did? I can't believe him. It's just, the only reason I can see for doing that is wanting subs and views, right? And I just don't see that. You know, I don't, you know, that's not what I really want. I'm not seeking out that kind of thing. So that's why I don't do those kinds of things anymore. I'd prefer to just do gameplay stuff, and even though it's really easy and mind-numbing, it could still be entertaining to upload and whatnot. If it's an interesting game and it's captured my immersion, and I'm into it. And then the edited stuff, which I've always loved doing, even from the very beginning. I used to actually mix the heavy editing stuff into gameplay stuff. I was trying to do like a mix of it, but that shit took way too long. You got like a 40-part series on a game, which I don't think I've ever gotten to on my channel because I'm lazy. But, you know, you get 40 parts in, 30, 25 minutes each. That is a lot of editing, and I just couldn't do it. But it was nice when I was doing it. I thought those were pretty interesting and somewhat original, right? So, yeah, that's basically where that is. And I feel like I talk about what I want to do and what I plan on doing, and it never happens, which is always how it goes. Because I'm an impulsive person. So it's, you know, I want to do something now. And then if I put it on like a schedule or calendar or something, and I just don't feel that urge to do it, I don't want to do it. I'll get the impulsive urge to do the opposite. Like, like I want to make this video. It's like, I have this impulsive urge to fucking not do that and chill and play a game. Listen to some damn music, you know? So, you know, it's just one of those things. I do apologize if I don't keep track of comments or subs or anything. But I apologize if anybody has been like, fuck, this motherfucker better start making something. I apologize if that's the case. I doubt it, but if it is, then I'm sorry. I'm just fucking lazy. So, that's essentially what is going on with that. In other news, not a whole lot. Playing a lot of Monster Hunter World. Playing that with a friend. That's a good game. Trying to get back into Monster Hunter Rise. Because Sunbreak, I want to play that. I would record that if I could. Unfortunately, I don't have I own the game on Switch, and I do not have a I don't know what a capture device. Elgato. I don't know if that works with Switch, but I don't have a capture device for it, so shit out of luck there. Don't feel like forking over the money for a capture card. Considering I don't play a whole lot of stuff on the Switch anyways. I do play some decent amount of things on the whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not doing it. So, yeah. That's what else I've been doing? A lot of Star Citizen. I thought about streaming some Star Citizen, but I like to get immersed in that game. And so I don't think I'd want to read chat if there was one. I don't really feel like I'd want to keep up with that. And first that, and then also it would be hard to keep up with the chat because I'm only using one monitor connected to a fucking big ass TV to chill in front of. So it's not and I could dual screen that, you know, one on each, but I don't feel like fucking with that bullshit. So not that it's hard. I know how to do it. I don't really have a good reason for not wanting to, but I just don't. And I don't know if it would be interesting to watch me grind in Star Citizen anyways. On top of it also is pretty draining too. I don't know. So that's one of the issues I have with like doing gameplay stuff. That it always gets really draining to me, right? Like being on, I feel like I'm on the spot. I can't like really release the muscles and relax because I got a microphone. And there's people that are maybe listening that might judge me harshly. I mean, they are regardless, but you know, I something about like I can't relax and play a game on video, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been doing it a whole lot. Also, there's plenty of reasons for everything I do, but that is one of them as well. It's like hard to relax and play a game for hours on end, like I do if I'm just like listening to a podcast or music and grinding in something. It's not as easy being more of a shy, introverted person like I am. It's just it's harder to do, harder to try and keep the energy. Not that's, I guess that's kind of implying that I have a whole lot of energy anyways, but which I don't. But you know, trying to keep the motivation to keep doing it for hours on end, you know, it's harder to do, I guess, for me. Not really much of a people person. You know, you're potentially talking to people that are listening like, oh, what's this motherfucker got to say? I'm like, let me make sure I fucking, I don't know, keep my shit together while I'm playing this game. Let me make sure I do everything correctly so I'm not wasting someone's time. Make sure I pause at the right time if I am feeling like I'm doing that. You know, it's just a lot to think about. And I'm not a professional person. I don't like dealing with professional environments, obviously. Which is why my channel is very unprofessional up front. But, you know, you still might get bitched at if you don't. Let me see. You might get bitched at if you don't have the level of professionalism that other people expect of you, which I think is stupid. That's just how it goes, though. That's why I miss old YouTube, in a way, where you expect, you know, it's base level shit. You know, it's a motherfucker that turned on a camera or his capture device and just started doing shit, you know? It's kind of like a window into what someone's doing, right? Rather than being like this high quality professional thing. And it's like, it's just a lot that people expect a lot more now than they used to. And I don't like that necessarily. Which is why I try not to, I don't know. It's just not my thing. I prefer the old shit where you just chill out. You can see what someone's doing. That's it. And it's not like it's not doable, because I do it. So. It's just something that you keep in your mind. Like, someone might be like, oh, why didn't you edit this? There's always someone trying to give you criticism, which is why I don't really read comments. That's also, I just don't really feel like reading them. But. Like I said, there's a plethora of reasons I do things. I come up with 50 reasons why I don't read comments. Oh, god damn. That's the nastiest motherfucker. That was a fake joke. But that was a real disgust. Yeah. Anyways, that's also. Yeah, I don't like streaming for that same reason. Like, then you have like a live audience. It's like, you fucking motherfucker, the key's right under your fucking toe. It's like, shit. Well, I didn't fucking see it. It's like, you fucking retarded cunt. I'm like, god damn. I'm just trying to relax and play a game. I don't need you fucking with me. So, yeah. Not much into streaming. Not that that's ever happened to me, but You know, I expect it to. So, let's see what else we got going on. I'll just talk a little bit about the July 4th video. That video I really like because it has different elements in it. Like and I guess I like the way it progressed. So at first it was just gonna be like straight ASMR, and it was gonna be very bare and basic. I was just gonna put in like ambient birds, and then whatever. But the great part about making something like that to me is the progression that happens as you build it together. Like, I didn't spend I think I spent like maybe 3 hours on it at most. But it's just, that kind of thing gets so much more fun when you do it progressively, right? So it's like, I started with the recording. Oh no, I started with a very light script, right? Like, I don't really script what I say. A lot of it's improv. But I have like key things I want to get to and like say because I already have a joke in mind for it. You know, I say it like it's highbrow fucking humor and the jokes all hit. No, but you know, I have like specific little jokes I want to hit in it, right? Because that's where it all stems from. I think of one like that would be funny if blah happened. So initially it was like I want to be talking and then hear fireworks in the background. And off of that, I was like, what else do you do on 4th of July? Well, you sizzle burgers. you fly in a spaceship. And yeah, so it just grows and grows and grows and gets into some lunatic amalgamation of a video. And it's just entertaining to do in itself. It's fun to make, right? So I really like that video. Just for that reason. And then on top of that, you know, it all started with audio. It was all pure audio. And then as I was about to render it, because it was only an MP3, I was doing it all in Audacity. As I was going to render it, I was like, all right, let me just put a blank background or something, right? And I was like, oh, I learned that one technique where I could like, I don't know what you call it, but you essentially alpha node a section of the video out, so it's actually a mirror with smoke coming in. Little symbolism there, smoke and mirrors, fake. So yeah, and then you do that, and I'm like, oh, I could add in some fireworks when the fireworks actually happen, and then fucking fireworks pop off when that shit goes off, and then I just have other shit in there, and it came out to something I really enjoyed making, and yeah. That's why most of the videos I've released recently are those kinds of videos for the most part, because I guess technically not the most part, because gameplay is still like, I play for an hour and it's like 3 videos, but yeah, that is the more commonly uploaded video that isn't just part of like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think you get it. So that's the good shit. I love doing that. I love playing games. And I don't like bullying people because I don't like being bullied, so why would I do it to someone else? That's why no more commentary. No more. Unless it's something that actually irks me. I have to have a genuine emotion to want to do that. Usually even then, you know, I don't like sticking my nose in places that don't fucking, in things that don't belong to me, right? So here's something ridiculous and off topic as fuck, but I'll mention anyways. I watched all 4 Toy Story movies, and I gotta tell you, I've seen Toy Story 1 and 2 when I was younger. Toy Story 1 is a fucking masterpiece, right? Fucking Toy Story 1, so good. Okay? Toy Story 1 is phenomenal. Toy Story 2, phenomenal. Fucking blows your mind how good it is. It's fun. It's got interesting characters. It's got a story that keeps you with it, in my opinion. Even as like an almost 25-year-old, I was still enthralled with the story. Maybe it was nostalgia, I don't know. Loved Toy Story 1 and 2. Even though Toy Story 1, the textures have not aged well. There's one specific scene in Toy Story 1 where they're in like the Toyota vehicle. It just says Yo on the back. It's the pizza, what is it? Like a Pizza Planet vehicle. Oh my god, the textures look so bad in it. So it has not aged well, texture wise, but the writing is there. Talking about Toy Story like it's a fucking Citizen Kane or some shit. Anyways, so I watched. I had seen Toy Story 3 once a long time ago and did not specifically remember most of the keynotes about it. All I knew was that there was a teddy bear and he was an asshole. And there was a really emotional scene at the end where they're almost going to the fire, right? Never seen Toy Story 4. Toy Story 3 and 4 suck dick. Fuck those movies. Toy Story 3 is bullshit. I hate Toy Story 3. Except for the fucking last emotional scene where they're all holding hands ready for death. I like that part. Because I'm a fucked up motherfucker, I guess. I don't know. I like how that looked, and it was like the music was like doo 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 doo, and they're just like slowly going towards their fate, and they all close their eyes accepting it, and it was like, holy shit, this is like fucked up. The rest of the movie I didn't give a shit about. It was a prison break episode. I don't care. Had a good ending though. You know, that part, and then also how like Andy gives his toys to the next kid, and it was like, Bonnie, this is my greatest pal, Woody. Take good care of him. And then Toy Story 4 happens, and she doesn't give a fuck about Woody. She's throwing him. It's like, oh, fuck you, Woody, you motherfucker. Toss him to the ground. She don't give a shit about Woody. She's like, fuck you, bitch. Throws his dumb ass to the ground. Takes his fucking sheriff badge off his chest, puts it on Jesse. She's like, oh, hell. She don't give a shit about you, Woody. Punk ass bitch. I was like, damn. Apparently she ain't listened to Andy's words because she don't give a damn about this doll. Anyways, and then they go on their little, and then she makes a suicidal fork named Forky. And he's like, trash, trash, trash. And he tries to kill himself. I'm trash. It's like, what else? Oh, never mind. Yeah. So then, like, you know, the whole movie happens. It's I would say the movie is better than Toy Story 3 in terms of like the actual movie and content going on, but gotta say, ending is bullshit too. So, you know, all the movie shit happens. There's like this weird ass creepy baby doll that's like, give me your voice box. Tries to fucking take his voice box to the entire thing with these creepy ventriloquist dolls. Buzz is a fucking moron for some reason. He's just like, duh, and he pushes buttons on his chest, and he's like, okay, inner voice, I'll fucking do that. Like he's Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy. He's a fucking moron. And then they meet Bo Peep and whatever, and Bo Peep's like a fucking badass now. Yeah, which is fine, whatever. But the bullshit really happens at the end. Oh, and they have the Duck and Bunny character, which are the best characters in that whole fucking movie. Because I was thinking about it. I was listening. I was like, these are like really specific jokes that remind me of Key and Peele. Who are the voice actors? It's Key and Peele. I was like, I fucking called that shit. Oh my god. Yeah, Key and Peele. It was like I think they had the liberty to write their own jokes. Like they couldn't do it so mature, but they got to write their own jokes within a boundary, right? Which is they're fucking hilarious. Even though I think it kind of breaks up the flow of the movie where they're like flashing back, going forwards, or like, let's do this, and then they fucking like crawl up on this old woman and fucking strangle her or some shit. You know, I think it kind of hurts the flow of the movie, but I mean, they're some of the funniest parts. And I just like the Bunny and Duck character, the hilarious. And like, actually, far, far away, I kicked you in the head. I was like, oh shit. I watched that like 3 or 4 times. So yeah, okay. So, and then the ending happens, and it's like they're all about to go with the little girl. They're like, yeah, we're all back together. Fucking let's go. And then Bo Peep's like, oh, I'll miss you, Woody, or some shit like that. And then Woody's like, oh, I'll miss you too. And then he walks up to Buzz, and Buzz is like, she'll be okay. Bonnie, I mean. And then he's like, oh, and he goes and fucks Bo Peep. And they're like, yay! But does this mean Woody's a lost toy now? And he's like, not anymore. So essentially, you know, like, whatever. I get it. Trying to... I don't know. I don't think at any point in the previous Toy Story movies would he ever do that. Because he's always cared about the group more than any specific thing. I don't know why he cares more about Bo Peep all of a sudden than the well-being of everybody in the group, but whatever, I guess. Shitty ending. And, yeah, so. What was I gonna, there's something else I was gonna say. Yeah, so he just says fuck it all. And he goes and becomes a lost toy with Bo Peep, even though that's not any part of his character. I'm talking about this shit like it's really high art. But, no, it's Toy Story. Still, though, you know, it's weird writing, and the ending is stupid. And it's like, if you think about it, Andy's like, oh, take care of my best buddy, Andy. Not Andy. My best buddy, Woody. Take care of him. And she's like, I'm gonna play with a fucking fork with Play-Doh on it. And then just says, fuck you, Woody. Bye, bitch. And he just gets lost. Like, what? So ridiculous. Like, what if Andy comes back and he's like, where's Woody at? I want to see my old pal. She's like, that motherfucker got lost, dude. He's gonna beat that ass, dude. He's gonna pummel that little girl into the ground. Shit. So, yeah. I don't know. The ending was garbage. So, that entire movie had its own build-up. Like, you'd think 4 parts into the series, there would have been like some previous build-up that they were trying to do. Like, oh, this happened, so then in the next movie, this is gonna happen. It's like, it's played... Toy Story 4 is entirely played off of one small line from Toy Story 3, which is like, oh, Bo Peep got fucking sold or whatever. And then they made a whole movie out of that. Whatever, I guess. And then also, like, Bonnie, the little girl, owning him. But it's just... The movie itself was better. Ending sucks. Sucks. It's awful. Fuck it. Even though I don't really like Toy Story 3, it should have ended at Toy Story 3. Gunship. Anyways, so, yeah, that was my little rant about Toy Story. I watched all those movies yesterday in a row. I was like, fuck. Toy Story 1 and 2, fucking beautiful, though. You can just tell, like, how writing has kind of gone downhill in a lot of shows. I won't even get on my fucking Picard rant, because I'm kind of a fake Star Trek fan, I'll say it. I love Star Trek. I've not watched all of TNG. Sorry. I watched a lot of it, but not all of it. So, I don't have the full understanding of it, but just from what I do understand of Picard and the universe as a whole, you know, it's a universe that's past racism and whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's past all the controversial topics that people talk about in politics. It's past all that. It's in the future, baby. They're focusing on exploration. And then Picard is... All of Picard, season 1 and 2, is just about that shit. It's like, oh, well, no, now there's racists again and sexists and whatever. It's just like, Picard. And they changed Picard entirely as a character. Now he's all fucking melodramatic when he used to just be like very straight and professional. It's just, oh god, I hate it. I'm technically a fake Star Trek fan, but I do love Star Trek TNG. I tried to buy all of Star Trek TNG and it was like a fucking $100. I was like, yo, what the fuck, dude? I could torrent that shit for free. You ain't gonna get $100 off me for some Star Trek. I mean, I love Star Trek, like I was saying, but shit, you gonna get $100 off me for fucking Star Trek? You fucking tripping ass motherfuckers, dude. I torrent that shit. Anyways, yeah. I need to watch just thinking about it, Cowboy Bebop. I watched all of that not too long ago. I think I was actually gonna make a breakdown. No, I did make one. I never uploaded it though. I made a breakdown of every single episode. 1 through 26, I think it was. I made a breakdown every single episode, and I was like, this is so disjointed, and I did a sloppy job on some episodes, so I never uploaded it. Which sucked, because I think it was like an hour or something long, but... yeah. I need to go watch the movie. I still have that downloaded. Don't even get me started on Cowboy Bebop. That was one of the best shit. There were some fucking shit episodes. Cowboy Bebop. Whew. Good as hell. I mean, I watched it before, obviously, but I did another rewatch of the entire series in a row, and I was like, God damn, it's good. It is really good. I know there's a lot of people that aren't into like, anime. Probably more of a minority now at this point, but I guess if you're on the internet, that is. But I don't know. There's some fucking fucking garbage anime. There's some real garbage that a lot of people like. But man, you get that good shit, and then just fucking is like, oh, this is such a good show. So I don't watch a whole lot of anime, to be honest. I love it when I watch a good show that really captures my attention, like Cowboy Bebop, TTGL, Psycho Pass, Watamote was fucking hilarious. Prison School? That was fucking hilarious. Another one I'm forgetting. There's some really fucking good stuff. Fucking Higurashi, yeah. Both old and new. There's some really good stuff, but man, it is so congested with garbage. Fucking big titties, no plot line. It's all just like sex appeal. I'm just like, ugh. Next. Don't care. So I don't watch a whole lot of it, to be honest. But I can get really into it when I watch a good series. Just like any cartoon or any show. So you see something really good, it's like, oh, I'm fucking into it. But yeah. Haven't watched any for a couple months. I think it was a couple months. When did I watch Cowboy Bebop? I think it was like a month or two ago. I wanted to watch all of Space Dandy, but yeah. That's me. Chilling, talking about fucking movies, anime, video games. That's what I like. Artistic fucking no, oh god, save me. No, not artistic videos. Sorry, that was the wrong way to describe them. But I don't know. Stupid videos. So, there you go. Well, I'm trying to think of anything else to talk about. But it is starting to lose me. I'm starting to lose my talking stuff. I do have an email if you want to contact me in the upper left, obviously. You know, it's right there. It's been there for the past 40 minutes. I'll talk about this, I guess. It's not much to say, but the couple PS2 games I really want to talk about or play. Ico. I've played a little bit of Ico a long time ago. Love Shadow of the Colossus. I played that shit back on like PS2 not when it first came out. It was before PS3 ever came out though. Yeah, I played it on PS2. One of my favorite games. I love fucking Shadow of the Colossus. There's a lot of newer Shadow of the Colossus fans that played it when it came out on PS4, I think it was. It was PS5. But yeah, I'm one of those motherfuckers that played the original and loved it. So I want to go back and play it all through Ico eventually. See, the problem is that there's a bunch of games I want to play through on the channel. Like Pathologic 2. I actually tried to play it for the channel I think I had like 2 hours of gameplay, and I realized my microphone settings were fucked up because my Windows updated. I was like, fuck it, I'll trash it and maybe start it over. There's a bunch of fucking cool games that I want to play on the channel. It's just hard to get the fucking motivation to play all the way through, because I don't like starting games when it's just like, you start something and then you don't finish it, which happens so often to me and happens on the channel a lot. But I want to try and get away from that. I want to finish Call of Cthulhu first before I do any other game, and then I want to move on to the next one, which is probably going to be Pathologic 2 or Ico. So I've been wanting to play Ico for fucking ever, and yeah, it's like, fuck. I'm just trying to get that. I'm trying to not just chill. I'm trying to not just chill, get immersed into a game, and play it on the channel while I'm recording and be relaxed. That's my goal, is to be relaxed, play a game, and record it at the same time. Which is a fucking... You wouldn't think it, but it's trials and tribulation to put those two together. I don't know why, but it is. So... Which is weird, because I feel relaxed right now. Just chilling on the couch and talking into this microphone, saying hello. I feel all right now. I don't know why. Maybe because it takes no effort, really. It takes even less effort than playing a game. Don't ask me why, but it does. So... Anyways, I think the well is running dry here of topics to talk about. I've been talking for fucking 42 minutes. Hope that's enough for you. I think it's enough for me. I ain't really got shit else to say, so. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Actually, no, I do have one more thing to talk about, now that I think about it. A long time ago. I'll mention it, but I'll just mention it and that'll be it. There's a long time ago where I did a movie review, right? I was thinking about it now because I was talking about fucking Toy Story. It was a long time ago where I did a movie review for a movie called like The Vast of Night or some shit, and I was like, lukewarm on it. I could do that for some videos, I guess. But it would definitely not be like high quality... it would be like a high quality movie review where I'm like splicing in clips and jokes like Red Letter Media. They're fucking great for that stuff. Also, I don't know. I don't think I could really do it as well as they do it. Not that I'm trying to compete with them or anything. Obviously, they'll fucking lose. Be fucking stomped in the ground. But I don't know. Maybe it'd be interesting, just like as a thing. The only problem is I just don't watch new movies, because I don't like going to the movie theater, and I don't want to have a fucking 18 subscription services. It's like, so it's kind of hard for me to want to do that. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna do it, but there's a little thing to mention. So, all right, now I'll end it. I've ranted long enough. Wasted your time long enough, if anybody listened this far. Hope you enjoy, or enjoyed rather, and goodbye.